Pork, a familiar dish found on the dinner tables of over 300 million people around the world every day. But have you ever wondered how pork manages to show up consistently on supermarket shelves or in your meals day after day? This journey is neither short nor simple. It's the result of a closed-loop, highly precise production chain, where technology, biology, and human expertise come together to create a product you can trust. This is no longer traditional pig farming. It's a modern industry powered by data, algorithms, and global standards. And it all begins not on the farm, but in the laboratory. Breeding and reproduction, when biology meets programming. Today, pig reproduction is no longer left to nature. Sows are artificially inseminated using sperm from carefully selected boars, not for their appearance, but for their genetics, fast growth, strong disease resistance, and high meat quality. Each breeding pig has a digital profile, including reproductive cycles, immunity levels, and genetic traits. Technicians don't rely on instinct. They follow a precisely timed protocol, with every step monitored and recorded. Even the slightest deviation can impact the entire production chain. Once the sow is pregnant, the next 114 days become a tightly monitored journey. Sensors track body temperature, heart rate, and movement. Every minute counts. If anything appears abnormal, the AI system sends immediate alerts. Early and precise intervention helps minimize risks. As the due date approaches, the sow is moved to a birthing pen, equipped with heated floors, filtered air, and padded walls. Every detail is designed to maximize comfort for the mother and reduce piglet mortality. A litter of piglets enters the world, typically 10 to 14 per sow, weighing less than 2 kilograms each. Within minutes of birth, they're dried off, guided to nurse, given iron injections, and warmed under heat lamps. Right on day one, each piglet receives an electronic tag, a digital ID that will follow them for life. Every detail, vaccination records, weight changes, feeding behavior, is tracked and stored. Nothing is left to chance. Each piglet is treated as a living asset, managed with the same precision as a high-tech factory operation. Once past the fragile newborn phase, piglets enter the critical growth stage. But this isn't simply about feeding and waiting. Every aspect of development is guided by strategy. Pigs are grouped based on age, weight, and even behavior. Housing similar individuals together reduces stress, enhances digestion, and allows for easier data tracking. Inside these climate-controlled barns, temperature and humidity are automatically regulated, creating the optimal environment for healthy, efficient growth. Feed isn't just dumped into troughs, it's programmed. From weaning to finishing, each stage has its own nutrition formula, carefully tailored to support muscle growth and energy needs. In some high-tech farms, pigs are even weighed daily, with individual rations adjusted automatically based on their progress. The flooring is slip-resistant and drains efficiently, minimizing bacterial buildup and making cleaning faster. Even the water supply is monitored, delivered through smart sensors that detect drinking behavior. Any deviation triggers an alert, ensuring that no sign of illness goes unnoticed. AI tracks how pigs eat, move, and even the sounds they make. Every small change is recorded so farmers can step in early. Vets don't just treat sickness, they work to prevent it, giving routine vaccines and checking digital health reports every day. In just 5 to 6 months, a piglet that started out at just a few pounds can weigh over 240 pounds. That kind of growth doesn't happen by accident. It's driven by data, a controlled environment, and carefully managed routines. Once pigs reach their ideal weight, they're transported to the processing plant, a stage where precision is everything. Specialized trucks are equipped with non-slip flooring, active ventilation, climate control, and optimized routes to minimize travel time. At the plant, pigs are given time to rest in holding pens with soft lighting, clean water, and filtered air, designed to reduce stress hormones. Because stress doesn't just affect animal welfare, it can also lower meat quality. The slaughter process follows strict animal welfare standards. Pigs are rendered unconscious using CO2 gas or electric stunning, fast, painless, and fear-free. Humane handling isn't just ethically right, it's essential for food safety and meat quality. After slaughter, each pig carcass is washed and cleaned with hot water to remove hair, then briefly passed through flame to ensure sterilization. One of the most delicate steps is opening the abdominal cavity to remove internal organs, performed with surgical precision to prevent contamination. Organs like the liver, heart, and lungs are carefully sorted. Some are turned into food products. Others are used in the pharmaceutical or cosmetics industries. If it can be used, it won't be wasted. The carcass is rapidly chilled using shock cooling to prevent bacterial growth and lock in freshness. Each one is tagged with a barcode containing its entire history, from farm of origin and raising conditions to time of slaughter. This traceability system follows the meat all the way from the factory to your grocery store. From the moment the truck arrives to the point the meat is fully chilled, the entire process takes less than 3 hours. A symphony of machines, skilled workers, and cutting-edge technology. Once the carcass is fully chilled, the butchering phase begins. Each pig is transformed into dozens of different products: pork belly, shoulder cuts, ribs, as well as processed items like sausages, ground pork, and meatballs. This all happens inside a sterile cold room. Workers use precision knives that are sharpened daily. Overhead, a network of cameras, sensors, and lasers scan each carcass, analyzing fat thickness, muscle distribution, and bone structure, allowing algorithms to determine the most efficient cutting strategy. Robotic arms perform the primary cuts, while human operators handle the finer details. But it's not just about meat. Fat becomes cosmetics. Skin is processed into collagen, bones go into gelatin, and even blood is used to make fertilizer. Every part has value, nothing is waste. Each portion of meat is packaged and labeled with a traceable ID code. That barcode on your supermarket pork? It can tell you exactly where the pig was born, how it was raised, when and where it was slaughtered and packed, right down to the date and time. The entire butchering process takes less than 10 minutes per pig, yet within that brief window, every ounce of value is maximized. From a single animal comes a wide array of products, each serving different industries. From the lab to refrigerated trucks, from breeding stock to retail product, everything is programmed, monitored, and optimized. But behind the algorithms and automation are people. There are technicians reviewing data every day, veterinarians scheduling vaccinations, meat cutters, truck drivers, quality inspectors. Thousands of individuals keep the system running so that you can enjoy a clean, tasty, and safe piece of meat. Next time you see a package of pork at the grocery store, remember, it's more than just a product. It's the outcome of a massive system where biology, technology, and human effort come together. A system that runs with minute-by-minute precision to feed millions of people every single day. Understanding this journey not only helps us appreciate our meals more, it also gives us a clearer view of where our food comes from, the importance of transparency, and the critical role technology plays in modern agriculture. Leaving the pig farms behind, we now turn to a remarkable creature of the wild, the bison. With fertile lands and a cool climate, the vast North American plains have become home to one of the most premium meats in the culinary world. So how do farmers raise millions of bison and transform them into high-quality products? Let's uncover this fascinating journey in the next chapter of the video. Once driven to the brink of extinction by relentless hunting in the 19th century, bison have not only made a powerful comeback, but have also become a symbol of nature's revival and a vital link in the multi-billion-dollar premium meat industry. But do you know what really happens behind the scenes in the raising and processing of hundreds of thousands of bison each year? This journey begins on the vast prairies of North America, where bison roam among cold winds and wild grasses. It may appear entirely wild, but in reality, their lives are carefully managed by human hands. Once they reach maturity, the bison are selectively chosen and guided into a modern processing system, where untamed heritage meets precision technology, and each animal becomes part of a premium culinary experience. Today, join Farm to Factory on a remarkable journey of the bison, from the open grasslands to elegant dining plates, where the spirit of nature is preserved in every tender bite. Imagine standing in the middle of a vast prairie, where the wind sweeps across endless fields and herds of bison move gracefully like an ancient symphony. This is America, home to over 400,000 bison raised to meet the growing demand for high-quality meat. Once the prey of predators like wolves, bears, and humans, bison faced a survival catastrophe, with their numbers plummeting from over 30 million to just around 500 individuals. But thanks to persistent conservation efforts and a sustainable commercial farming model, these majestic animals have made a powerful comeback. Today, with more than 500,000 bison worldwide, they stand as a living symbol of North America's untamed spirit. Bison may not be as clever as dolphins or crows, but they possess an incredibly sharp survival instinct. In a stable, threat-free environment, they can become curious and explorative, much like children discovering the world for the first time. Today, 95% of bison are raised to serve the premium meat industry. Bison meat stands out from beef with 3 times less fat, twice the iron, and is rich in omega-3s, zinc, and vitamin B12, making it a nutritious choice that's free from hormones and antibiotics. Every story has a beginning, And for this animal, it starts with mating season, a time deeply marked by wild instincts. Bison are polygamous creatures, where only the strongest males earn the right to mate with multiple females after fierce battles. The rut begins with territorial rituals, scraping the ground, rolling in dust, and even using urine, all meant to intimidate rivals and attract potential mates. When challenged, bulls charge at each other relentlessly, using their horns and foreheads to decide the victor, sometimes at the cost of blood or broken horns. Mating occurs quickly, but is repeated multiple times throughout the season. On average, a single bull can mate with 10 to 20 females, ensuring the best genes are passed on to the next generation. After a gestation period of about 9 months, the female bison gives birth in spring or early summer, the ideal time to begin new life. What's remarkable is that a bison calf can stand up just minutes after birth, ready to follow its mother, a powerful testament to its exceptional survival instincts. Raising calves in a semi-wild environment requires a delicate balance between the mother's natural instincts and human support. As for bison, their vast and rugged habitat is what shapes the survival instincts of the next generation. Bison calves quickly learn to move with the herd, respond to their mother's alarm signals, and even practice river crossing skills at an early age. However, during the first few weeks of life, bison calves still require close human support to ensure steady development. On modern farms, their early stage of life, the first 6 months, is carefully monitored. From a birth weight of 20-30 kilograms, they can grow to around 150 kilograms within the first half year. From the 4th month onward, bison calves are weaned and transitioned to a nutrient-rich diet consisting of hay, alfalfa, grains, and organic proteins, ensuring steady and healthy growth. The combination of natural pasture and modern herd management techniques is the key to producing hundreds of thousands of high-quality bison each year. Frequent movement not only builds strong muscles, but is also a crucial factor in developing the uniquely firm texture of bison meat. Despite their massive appearance, these animals are surprisingly sensitive, capable of remembering and forming bonds with their regular caretakers. Large-scale farms today utilize drone technology to manage their herds, tracking locations, detecting signs of illness, and distributing feed efficiently. From a small calf, a bison can grow to weigh up to 1 ton within 2 years, surpassing even industrial cattle in muscle mass and size. Although raised in semi-wild environments, bison still need to be periodically gathered for health checkups and vaccinations. Like many other hoofed animals, they are prone to respiratory issues, joint problems, and hoof diseases. Each bison is equipped with an electronic ear tag that contains individual identification and development records. Specially designed inspection stations use sturdy metal frames to safely restrain the animal, minimizing the risk of injury and ensuring secure handling. Without such equipment, imagine how many people it would take to control a creature this powerful and wild. Once fully grown, a bison typically follows one of 2 paths. It either enters a breeding auction for genetic selection or is sent to the on-site slaughter facility to meet the demand for premium meat. Each year, the US and Canada hold auctions for 8,000 to 10,000 bison, with prices ranging from $3,000 to over $20,000 depending on quality. At the same time, around 500 bison are slaughtered daily, forming the primary supply of this rare and premium meat. At the processing plant, slaughtering takes place under strictly controlled conditions regarding hygiene and temperature. After being stunned, the bison is bled and skinned using specialized knives, starting from the belly up to the chest, then along the limbs. Unlike the beef industry, which relies heavily on machinery due to its massive scale, bison is processed mostly by hand, reflecting both the smaller volume and the strict standards for quality. The meat is carefully divided into distinct cuts, each offering a unique culinary experience. Popular cuts like chuck, short ribs, and top round are prized for their firmness and distinctive flavor, perfect for grilled steaks or simple pan-seared dishes that highlight the natural richness of the meat. Each cut of bison meat carries a fragment of the prairie's soul. Infused with the essence of dry winds, morning dew, and the resilience of a species that endured the brink of extinction, it is a wild gift from nature offered to the world of modern cuisine. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed our video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on more exciting content. Goodbye for now, and see you next time.